My thoughts during this part was, good, the dumb ship noise stopped, and then, ooh, another forking door! Familiarity. And then I said, walking around, that's where I bought gifts, that's where Celeste tricked us, that's where Sayaka lost her mind, what fun memory, alright, I have a pet now, he's better to go to the gym.
Alright. Dude, you know what I realized while we paused the recording? This area's not glitching, it's a safe haven. The Matrix hasn't reached it here, there's too much nature. And as you know, technology can't work in nature.
True.
What's these phrases?
I also said, LOL, what a short but accurate summary of Hope's Peak, Monokuma, in regards to the manga.
Plus these phrases mentioned at the end of this manga. Tragedy and the tragedy of Hope Street Academy. These are so melodramatic. There's no way these instances really happened, right? Manga mentions the names, so I don't really know details, but nah, just be a waste of time to wonder about things that don't make sense. More importantly, I learned something because of this manga. The reserve department manga. The department was only built to collect money. I was one of those reserve corps students, right?
But hold on.
That's weird. Oh, you're here again. Oh, the thing that's weird is you, of course. Huh?
Hey!
How'd you forget that you were part of the reserve department? The Future Foundation only took away your school life memories, right? But you showed no amazing forward you until that you had no talent, right? So I think it's weird that you forgot something like that, too. What do you mean? What do you want me to say? Based on my assumption, the Future Foundation must have wanted to hide the fact that you were one of those reserve corps students. Oh, you really sealed those memories yourself. Huh? I hacked into the Matrix. I don't want to remember that shit. I got bullied.
It's amazing what the brain can do.
I got bullied by the Ultimates. You know, when human experience trauma, sometimes they erase their memories. What happened? That's pretty often. Not that I know anything about that, though. Are you saying it's my fault I forgot? That's not it. If it's getting angry, you always get angry and try to brush it off. Well, if that's a special reserve corps student. Damn it, I thought Naruto was dead, but apparently Monokuma was living on with his legacy. Ooh, a truth bullet. So learn about the reserve department. So this trial is definitely going to be more about the, like, what happened before they started. All the keys here, we gotta make sure. A bunch of wooden lockers here. So it's traditional looking wood lock keys sticking out of them. I guess they're just for show. You're seeing how a school this big only has 6 lockers.
For the dojo.
Yeah, but still, there's more than 6 people using the dojo. Alright, I have to
The
leave.
limit is 6.
I looked around.
Leave.
Okay, I wanted to make sure. Wait, do next? Is it gonna put me down on the lower floor? Nope. Alright.
No, you got a while on this floor still.
Alright, so that's still blocked off. Yeah, shit, you're here. Nope. That's still
You
blocked
have
off.
to speak to him.
Well, that's the end of the series, everybody. Damn it.
What's going on?
This highway. It's kind of creepy. I would make the same joke about I did with Sonia, but I don't care as much about you. You can die. Your brain can have an aneurysm in front of me. I can't go a place that should be able to. I can't go a place that I should be able to go to. Like some rules enforced for no reason. Yeah, it's called an invisible wall. It's basic rules of video games. Haha, it's like there's an invisible wall. So, god damn it. Alright, now I can probably go somewhere. To the bio department. Nope. So just wander around, find a door that is open. That one's
It's a
closed.
classroom.
It's not even the murder classroom. It's a boring classroom. Who cares about this classroom? This isn't the classroom where everyone died in. It's the It's the fucking what?
It's a violin classroom.
Oh yeah. What would this be? This would be Jaguar? Giraffe. Giraffe is what I'm thinking of. Oh look, another book. I'm noticing a pattern here. You said the next one's not into the bio lab book. Alright. Guess we'll look at the book. There's another manga. It's lying on top of the desk.
This one, manga for months, The Tragedy of Host Academy. Oh, we finally get to learn about it. Wasn't Tragedy of Host Academy mentioned in that other manga too? Well, it's why Host Academy is bankrupt, and used to trigger the biggest, most tragic, most awful events in human history. Thank God, I was worried we wouldn't say it. That guy has a gun! But read this manga, we have to learn a little more about that incident. Alright, time for them to explain what's going on in the manga instead of just, is that meant to be the headmaster?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Huh. Kiriko's dad has a gun. What a shitty headmaster. I took the manga from
No,
the
his ultimate talent is just gun!
ultimate gun!
And a mommy gun! And a daddy gun!
Cat, get off the fucking counter!
Not on your life.
I took the manga from the desk and started flipping through the pages. See what I can learn about the event known as the Tragedy of Host Academy. We're not going to see any of it because they ran out of budget. The hallways barely fucking work. And they couldn't afford to draw any manga panels. Only Hajime can do that. So we made heavy use of outdated stylized drawings depicting characters solving mysteries. Years, as the name suggests, the Tragedy of Host Academy occurred at Host Academy. No fucking way.
Holy shit.
The key player of the event was a student named Izuru Kamikura. That's a new name. I mean, I guess that's our Monokuma fucker. The guy that Nagato was talking about. Izuru was a genius known as the symbol of hope. Host Academy used all their resources to develop him. Supposedly Izuru was a genius among geniuses and possessed various talents. They fucking genetically create a fucking ultimate? With superior talent for the hope of mankind, the Academy referred to Izuru as the ultimate hope. Oh great, we're on this shit. To have such a rare talent, the Academy completely concealed all evidence of Izuru's origins and identity. Because that most of the students at this academy were completely unaware of Izuru's existence. So this must be a guy Nagato was talking to at the start of this. Because like, that sounds like someone who'd be bored of everything. Like, everyone's boring. I'm better than all of them. But Izuru, who's known as the symbol of hope, was responsible for a horrible accident. 13 students of Host Academy Student Council, among the Academy's best and brightest, were brutally murdered by Izuru. Must be what happened in that other classroom. Oh, the incident did not end there. The Academy tried to present Izuru's superior talent and concealed the incident as though it never happened. However, a student began working in secret to use that incident to advantage. I wonder who? The student uncovered what the Academy did. Get down! What the Academy did and make them public knowledge. It sought the files of reserve corps students who had long been dissatisfied with how they were being treated, and the uprising began. That heralded Host P Academy's destruction. This is entitled The Tragedy of Host P Academy. Eventually, the incident would lead to that horrifying, devastating incident. The incident would be known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history. Thank God! Works site Danganronpa/0. Is that an actual thing? Danganronpa 0?
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. Is that one of the anime?
No.
Is it? What is it?
I think it's manga.
Oh. They decided to close the manga. Am I supposed to believe this? There's only 13 people were killed at Host P Academy. Well, I could show you, but that room's blocked off. Believe it or not, you'd be shocked. Surprisingly, not just 13, 23 people actually.
What irony! 4G is known as the ultimate hope. It caused such gruesome incident. A town like that is too regal for society. It's like trying to buy juice for the bar road. Oh! You should be looking at your incompetence.
Man, it feels like there's something offensive. He seriously pissed me off. Ultimate hope. I would have mentioned that before too, but looks like it means something completely different here. What I just said was the true meaning of hope. For Izuru, hope won't simply mean talents. More importantly, a genius who possesses various talents. He was a gamer and a mechanic. Wish they'd given me some of those talents so I didn't have to be in the reserve department. That's right, the reserve department. You said reserve corps students in the reserve department began an uprising. What about me? Was I a participant too? No, that's not possible. There's no way. I have no reason to do something like that. Do you not? You found out that fucking handing out talents and you're like, wait, so you're telling me I'm still a reserve corps student?
Yeah, I'd be a little pissed.
Today's most awful, most tragic event in human history is far worse incident, right? What kind of incident was it? And who's the other student? That isn't Izuru. I fucking wonder. A certain student who secretly used the incident to advantage. Who is that? Her name was Mukuru Ikusaba.
17th student lying somewhere dormant in this crazy fucked up ruined school.
The incident is really messed up, but all it's doing is raising more questions. Mysteries keep piling up. Alright, who are we talking to next? I imagine probably Connor. Oh, building. Why is everything only on the 5th floor?
It's okay. You'll move away from the 5th floor, I promise.
Oh, no one's here.
Okay, time to go to the biolab.
Oh my god, we can actually go. Zoom! Raw!
Raw bodies.
No, the Okay, this isn't... Oh right, I forgot that the biolab is technically a morgue.
Yeah.
What the hell is this room? It's freaking cold in here. Because it's a morgue.
He doesn't know that though. He wasn't here.
It's like I'm in a freezer or something. But stand still. Oh look, no one's in the things. They're all empty. They're all off actually. It's like I'm in a freezer or something. If I just stand still, I might not freezing to death. Should have investigated so I can get out of here already. Alright, let's just look at the
Hold on, there's a Monokuma in here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I've been found.
I've been found.
Oh, look, he's gotta say it. He hasn't said it in a while. He's gotta say it.
This looks like a fucking horror novel where they're like going ah on the cover. Oh, what do you know? And then the manga just laying around here. The theme this time is not manga for more. Today's most awful
Most
tragic events in human history. Finally, we get to learn what it is. I knew it. The next one would obviously be about this incident. The biggest, most awful, most tragic events. Is this the fucking theme of this episode? Just what was the incident really all about? It might turn out to be something lame. I flipped through a page of the manga and hoped I was right. This is actually a bit... I wonder what it could be. Oh my god, it was Nagato all along. Has his swirlies in the background.
Looks like she's eating a ladybug.
A story about creepily drunk characters who get involved in such horrifying incidents. An incident known as the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history. By god, we got the fucking name of this episode. Is this drawn so grotesquely because the incident itself is that grotesque? Anyway, the beginning of this creepy manga starts with this sentence. I hope it, like, is something so underwhelming. Tragedy of Hope Street Academy was simply a trigger. At first, the uprising by the reserve corps students that triggered the tragedy of Hope Street Academy was initially a hope to be resolved quickly. The situation continued to escalate to dangerous extremes. The movement started spreading all over the incident and fostered a thriving online community. The community was not limited to students, and people of various races and nations began joining in. But the movement was not confined to the incident, it began spreading and eroding the real world. When the movement started, it was indistinguishable from any other demonstration inspired by social unrest. But as it spread across the world, certain abnormalities soon came to light. By then it was too late. The ends and the means had vanished. Wanton destruction became their only goal. The strong butchered the weak killed the weakest among them. And soon the weak formed factions had brutally murdered the strong. As the violence and death continued to spread, the shock of their actions began to disappear. As if the era was regressing to more uncivilized times when senseless death was the norm. The media was oversaturated with deaths to the point where people would watch them while enjoying a meal. By the time the world realized what it had become, it was too late to stop what had happened. The feeling of immense despair began spreading and eventually engulfed the world. Acts of terrorism and coup d'etats began occurring all around the world. War raged in the name of despair. War fought not for principles, religion, or personal gain. Just war. Pure war. Because of that, there was no way to resolve it. How could a movement started by high school students progress to such a hopeless scenario? The explanation is the existence of a certain organization, devoted to a certain student who influenced Hope Street Academy, a group called Ultimate Despair. It is, very funny to think that basically everyone took sides in a high school discourse, and then it just was like, fuck it, let's kill each other.
Well, no, it was more about the fact that their kids and everything were being mistreated.
Yeah.
At this place that was supposed to be the symbol of hope. So the fact that they were mistreating everyone.
Yeah. Instead of using Hope Street Academy talents for the sake of mankind's hope, they use them for the sake of mankind's despair. Gasp. Key members of society used their influence to brainwash the masses in order to spread despair. Text out computer programmers wrote software to spread despair. Powerful and influential created new values and morals to spread despair. His name was Byakuya Takami. And with this, they created the tragedy. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. As long as ultimate despair exists, despair engulfing the world will never end. The tragedy will never end. I honestly expected something bigger. Is that wrong?
The entire world
Went
is fucked.
Yeah, but...
Like, fucked.
I know.
You'll see it in Ultra Despair Girls. It's fucked.
I'm sure it will, but I don't know why. But I really expected some, like, this one moment to really kickstart it, and that's the big event. Really, it just kind of like, everyone just kind of got very uncivilized one.
No, the one moment that started it was Izuru killing those students, and the school hiding it, and Junko exploiting that. That's the incident that started all this.
It just, I don't know. I think I said that classroom was the incident at the start, and, like, I think you actually said no to that. Like, I was wrong.
I said not technically.
I don't know. I truly expected it to be, like, some major... it feels like this is bad, but I wouldn't describe it as, like, the worst thing that happened in human history. I feel like, because the most tragic thing in human history is what Izuru did, apparently, and that led up to, like, everything that happened.
No,
I don't know. Maybe I'm just looking at this wrong. I feel like I just want, like... Because when I think of, like, the most tragic thing in human history, I think of freaking Judgment Day from Terminator, where, like, freaking every nuclear weapon in the world is launched all at the same time.
That's kind of what happened. Everyone became engulfed in so much despair that war is just being had for war. There's no purpose to the war. It's just war.
It's odd that I found that I want to describe that as, I don't know. There's something weird about that, but I can't.
I feel like you
it.
can't grasp your head around it.
No, I get it. Everyone's fighting for the sake of fighting. Like, there's no point to it, and it's just like a world in chaos.
It's not a world in chaos. It's a world in despair.
No, it's a world in chaos. You can say despair, but that doesn't suddenly. But like, despair is like you are so distraught that you yourself have nothing, but it's like,
yes.
Now you're driving yourself to do something and just cause something for something. It's in chaos. People are killing each other for no reason. That's chaos. And you can say it's despair, and on some level it is, but it's still chaos.
Yes.
But it's also despair, and the game can call it despair, because it's despair, but like, whatever.
I'm trying...
And it wasn't...
I don't know how to explain this to you in a way that will make you understand that it's not just despair. It's a lot more intense than that.
It's chaos! That's the
No.
term! What would you say?
I don't know how to explain it to get you to understand it.
Anarchy. Chaos. Anarchy.
It's not anarchy because they're all working as one.
Whatever. And it wasn't because I was freezing in this room. The biggest was often most tragic events in human history. This is definitely all made up. I mean, if this is really true, what happened in the outside world? My family, my friends, the convenience store I frequent, the nearby bookstore, my favorite restaurant? What's happened to them?
They're all burned to the ground.
But there's really still a McDonald's.
They're all burned to the ground.
No way!
Oh, the only restaurant left is Long John Silver's.
Yeah. The pinnacle of despair.
Hey, this is the only manga? How crazy are you?
Who would enjoy reading something like this?
This is my favorite. Oh my, you don't like manga? High school student who doesn't like manga is like an office lady who doesn't like to eat candy.
Enough. What is this messed up manga?
I thought you already know about such a horrible event that destroyed the world, but you don't remember that. You need to remember that. Such despair. I think it's the Future Foundation's fault, though. Takes them to the school memories. The incident happened during your period. That period has been completely removed from your brains.
This incident really happened, and I actually forgot about it? There's no way that's possible.
What are you saying?
That's what to tell you. All the clues are there over here. Please understand I'm rooting for you. If you don't learn about the full extent of the outside world, you guys are suffering. I don't want to help you guys so you can live well just
I
life.
just want to help you guys.
Look.
You gotta take 2 seconds.
Nothing
to
he
actually
wants
read.
to do. Nothing he wants to do is to help us. He doesn't want to help us. I don't care. He's like,
Oh, I want you guys to live well just lives.
no, he doesn't. He wants us to plunge in despair and then go kill each other. That's what this whole thing is. See, so that's how it is. That's what he meant by what he said at the beginning.
How's the headmaster sound productive, you know? On one hand, I'm really happy that you're finally going to graduate. On the other hand, I'm worried about whether you guys will be okay in the outside world. That's why I'm thinking about telling you what the outside world's like before you make a decision. Whether you want to leave Jabberwock Island or stay here.
Trying to make us feel despair towards the outside world, so we want to stay on this island. There's no way I'm going to. Yeah, it's feel like that simple in Kansas. The outside world should be filled with hope. Just like now. No, that's definitely it. Cool. The tragedy of the narrative truth bolts. Since whether or not this incident really happened and one in the world is this ultimate despair group, they evolved to a certain student who guided Host B Academy to its destruction. They connect to both the tragedy and the tragedy of Host B Academy. Plus, the organization isn't just one person, they're a group of people. So if they know it's the ultimate despair, they're high school students, right? Well, if they're actually able to do that, then I guess that's why they're called ultimates. Are only high school students are the ultimates? When you graduate, you just have to give up your ultimate? Like, I don't get that. Then, are the killings we're involved in connect to them as well? It's not use. I'm gonna freeze to death. I need to get out of here. She ran out of the freezing room. Gee, that was close. I nearly froze to death. Where should I go next? I don't know. I imagine probably the other classroom, because it seems like only the yellow doors are opening. First, we gotta talk to someone. Alright.
We'll talk to him.
Oh, are they actually in here? Probably for Yuka. But he's the only one who'd be willing to go into a classroom. Connie would avoid it. How'd I know? Well, he's quiet for once. Nope, I should ignore it. Just gonna pretend I didn't see him. Actually, why are you looking at the rafters? I'm looking for.
There's no doll. I'll
Okay.
tell you when there's a doll.
Happy Yuka. Despair. I went inside this room, that bastard bear was suddenly here. He keeps glancing at me. Wonder why. It's gonna be shitty either way.
Right.
So I'll let you out. There's no one gonna deal with that idea. I deal with him all the time. You take a shot for once. I don't want to do that either. Am I the one who has to talk to him?
Hiya.
Well, hello, Ashmi! Hope you're doing pleasingly well. Are you pleasingly well?
What are you doing here?
No.
Well, there was another thing I need to tell you on this floor. I got bored drawing manga. Can you forgive me for telling you my word of mouth?
Should have done it from the beginning. I didn't want to read your manga in the first place. I only care about my own comics, thank you.
That's because Sue doesn't like manga. Like a Sue who doesn't like eating hot pots.
You really felt like you're babbling. Hurry up. What do you need to tell me?
So I keep missing information you've been waiting for so long for. Surprise! It's about the ultimate despair!
Oh shit.
Even though the term ultimate despair refers to a group these days, it was
Actually,
originally a term for a high school girl who was the most powerful, evil, and feared person alive.
yes indeed.
Lady Junko Enoshima.
Junko Enoshima.
Hey,
As the full ultimate despair, she created despair brimming with charm and humor, and created the ultimate despairs. Ho! There was one really horrible person in that group.
don't fuck with me.
Hold on a sec. I don't know what the ultimate despairs are. It's not that easy to form an organization. There's no way people would join some fucked up organization created by a high school girl.
These are obsessed with their philosophy and have uncanny power to attract others. The trick shared by many famous leaders throughout history, right? Something strange about it. That holds true for Lady Junko. With her charismatic ability to attract people, she influenced those in the highest echelons of power. The connections were the main reason Lady became the tragedy in the first place.
She recruited people who would have been in a position to neutralize the threat. And what was their purpose?
What?
Like I said, why did they cause that incident? Doesn't even make sense. They have purpose, right? There's no way they do what they do without any purpose.
It was Junko Enoshima's despair.
Huh?
For Junko Enoshima, despair isn't about purpose, a set of principles, a way of life, or an instinct. Despair is what defines Enoshima as Junko Enoshima is Junko Enoshima.
What are you saying?
I'm a stuffed plushie. Hajime is a human. It's exactly like that.
Oh, now you admit you're stuffed.
Junko Enoshima is full of so much despair that she's truly hopeless. Living, dying, eating, loving, for her everything is despair.
What the hell?
With overwhelming force of personality, Junko accrued the ultimate despairs one by one. She controlled their despair by taking advantage of the love, hate, grudges, and anything really. First she got a medic, really important when you're starting a war. Then she got a soldier, really not for sister. Kind of odd she recruited her second. Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea has been slammed right into their minds.
It's kind of funny that the two people that we know were part of her like direct group were a soldier and a medic. She was prepping for war right off the bat.
Junko's despair is far more dreadful than any other. The idea had been slammed right into their minds. And so the ultimate despairs who had been recruited became nothing more than Junko's limbs. All despair, whether it was their own or anyone else's, was dedicated to Junko and Ashima. Like believers making offerings to their god, like a mother providing food to her children.
So I need to take a breath.
They dedicated all despair so they could escape from despair.
Wait, what?
They dedicated all their despair so they could escape from despair. All in Junko and Ashima's name.
Okay.
For example, they killed their families and friends and even destroyed their bodies through relentless mutilation. And to hopelessly top it off, they really believed it was something they had to do.
There's no way something that crazy is possible.
Do you know about the final days of reserve course students during the tragedy of Hospital Academy?
Final
In
days.
other words,
Junko has the power to change people's values. This is also true of famous people throughout history.
Hey, what do you mean final days? What happened to reserve department?
of course.
They fulfilled their role as disposable limbs. They believed in what they needed to do. And so, the 2,357 students of the reserve department all committed mass suicide.
There you go.
Huh, neat.
What'd you say?
All 2,357 students?
Oops, it wasn't all of them. One person was excluded.
Gee, I wonder who. What if he doesn't say Hajime? What if it's just some random name we
Some
haven't
random
heard before?
name. It's like, then why am I here?
One person was excluded. Huh? Is that me? I don't believe it. There's no way I can believe this. Alternate despair. Junko Hanashima. Didn't scare me at all, I mean.
Bastard!
Junko Hanashima's already dead. Huh? Don't you know they're going to revive her with the Matrix? We step out of here, we're gonna see all of our friends again, and she's going to be leading them. Great picture of her. Alternate despair is an add to a truthful section of your handbooks. Super was an add to him. That was fun. What does that mean? Oh, that's not the Fujiko.
Yeah, sorry, forgot to tell you.
Oh god, he's like so struck with grief he just face planted. Hey Fujiko, is it true what you said? Junko Mishima is really dead? What, you didn't see? The book called Manga for Morons, Killing School Life in that bloody classroom. Yeah, that door was grayed out for me. Did you hack through it? Are you the ultimate hacker? Bloody classroom. No, wait, what was that you said about killing school life? Oh yeah, back to this. I like some of the random pictures they chose for us. One of which just being, like, I find it odd that they have the picture of just, like, a lot of these are them together, but then they also just have Monokuma exploding for no reason. And then they have, for some reason, Genocide Jill standing over, Hino when she cut her briefly. Not the pictures I would have chose. Someone needs to work on their scrapbooking. The killings were involved in, they were killings that happened at Hospital Academy. As recalled, Mastermind took her own life because the remaining students worked together to defeat her. Yeah, that's what it was. Killing school life ended up failing in the end. As a result, 6 students who survived managed to escape from the academy.
Hey,
And they're on their way back now. For a manga about killing school life, it was drawn with a lot of silly images and dumb gags.
Thought of one of those.
There's this one guy who was like comically large. Like, no way a real person existed like that. Sorry, you can finish. I had to say that though. Also, no, okay.
I don't. It's gone now.
There's also this one girl with like
It was
spiral
funny
hair.
in my
No one
brain,
has hair
but-
like that. Like, and then there's this, and then like straight up laziness. They had a guy whose name was basically Nagato. Like straight up, they did not try making this story up at all. So lazy.
Please continue.
Junko Enoshima. Mastermind took her own life, which means Junko Enoshima is dead.
like,
Turns out killing school life was part of the biggest, most awful whatever incident.
I want to call it that. That's what the title is. The biggest, most awful, whatever.
Oh, it's way better than saying the whole thing.
Fujiko.
Junko took
Big
away the memories
bastard.
of 4 students of Hospital Academy and forced them to kill each other. 4 students at Hope Academy and she took away their memories? That's just like us.
I'm just sniffing.
Apparently the whole thing was being filmed by surveillance cameras and broadcast worldwide. Limits are being cruel asshole. Surveillance cameras are broadcasting the whole thing? Students at Hope Peak Academy are widely known as symbols of hope. They're forcing people to watch these symbols, have hope, kill each other for the sake of survival. They try and fill everyone who watches the broadcast with despair all at once. That's messed up. That messed up plan was stopped. Junko and Mishima failed. Junko lost to a student she placed in a trap. After being overcome by the spirit she created, she took her own life. Then Junko was no more. No, he hacked the Matrix! No matter how horrible she was, there's no reason to fear someone who's dead. I disagree. You never know. Like,
The dead tell a lot of stories, my dude.
when Marco's story is true or not doesn't matter. Junko Enoshima isn't alive anymore. And then, who's our enemy? The enemy!
That one. That thing, right there.
Izuru. It's Izuru. Like we talked about this, it's Izuru. Junko Enoshima was already dead. Are the rest of the Ultimate Spirits behind this? Are the followers of Junko carrying out her will? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, the killings were involved in, resemble that killing school life. I don't know who the hell is imitating Junko and making a skill through this, but imitation is just that, imitation. The students of Ultimate Academy stop the real deal. There's no way we'll lose some fake. If this is really an imitation, are the surveillance cameras the same too?
Yeah.
Cameras all over Jabberwock Islands.
You know what? You can't remake everything. You gotta reuse some stuff, alright? Listen, budgets are tight.
Do you think there's some people complaining how the sequel isn't as good?
Yes.
Man, the first season
Very
was way
few.
better. They broadcasting somewhere just like the surveillance cameras there in the killing school life. Alright, cool. We got the killing school life, and we learn more about the Ultimate Despair.
Man, Hashmi, don't know about that story, huh?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
I really want you to read the manga version so that doesn't contract.
Well, look.
Same.
No one really pays attention to my comics, so fuck you.
What are you gonna do?
Oh well, I'll just raise the flag.
Flag? What do you mean raise the flag? What's gonna happen if you do that?
One step at a time. You're getting closer to clearing my character out.
Oh man, I don't want Monokuma's underwear. You're not making sense again.
Now then, I'll give you guys well. I'll tell you everything I know, including information on the outside and the inside. I raise some flags like crazy.
Ah, red flags. That's what we're raising. Red
Great,
flags.
I gotta talk to him now, don't I?
No, you can just leave.
Oh. No, I really don't need to do. Oh no. Oh no. He just saw it on his own. Oh, I don't care. I really don't care. Cool. I didn't think you'd give us a summary. Okay, we're on the 4th floor now. Why is there a black spot there? And it's gone. Huh? It changed to a different hallway again. Okay, guys, I'm blacking out. Apparently we haven't eaten in days again. So, what's going on? Oh, please stop. Make something like this happen. I decided that I'm not going to be surprised. Okay, now I can't even fucking read it. That's right, there's no time for me to be surprised by something like this. Oh, there's plenty of time for me to be surprised. Hi, Akane. Guy's twitching her nose like a beast examining her surroundings. Hey, what happened?
Based on
I
my
smell
gut
weed.
feeling.
Well, you know, it's just my gut, but I feel like someone's getting closer.
What do you mean? Who?
So,
I don't know, it's just my gut after all.
Well, you don't use your gut to smell.
It's just my gut.
But still, her gut's pretty impressive. Someone is for some reason, it's strangely intuitive. And Monkuma did say something about the main cast coming. It's surprising, but her gut must be correct again this time.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say earlier. It reminds me of one of those, like, interview TV shows of, like, after a cast thing wraps or whatever. Where they, like, keep the attention of everyone because they're like, and the main character is on her way right now! And everyone's like, oh shit! Oh my god, she's on her way! Holy shit! She's really gonna be here! And then they walk out and everyone's like, wow! And she's like,
oh, I guess I can't look at whatever the fuck that is. It says Mirai on it. They also, oh man, is this where the ultimate pianist hang out? This looks like the music room. What gave you that fucking idea? The giant piano
the
or
giant
the piano
pillar in the
desks?
center.
It's like the music room. I think I can see something strange. What? Yeah. What the fuck is up with these desks? I mean, they're shaped like pianos. Alright, let's check out this totally normal thing. Just, what's this into a monument? Why would a monument be in the music room? And not just that, it's engraved into the monument, a symbol of the Future Foundation, right? Well, it's only a short passage engraved. Describe the biggest, most awful, most tragic events in human history, the graduates of Hope Academy, among the men who established the Future Foundation. Huh? Future Foundation was established like graduates of Hope Academy. Aren't they known as World Ender? This is completely different. Monokuma, he completely made it up! Future Foundation orders were added to the truthful section of your handbook. I'm just looking around real quick.
The only two things you have to interact with, and here are the two things that are very obvious that you should interact with.
Ah, I see. So the monument and the piano.
Yes.
Yeah, that's like a piano. That'd be very valuable. Lucky might have been. Oh. How'd you make me sad? Very interesting how there is in this series an ultimate musician and an ultimate pianist. Is it? Wait, what? I'm assuming it's this screen then. I'll be honest, I thought that was just a glitch in the Matrix.
No.
Like, I thought that was just
Nothing
something.
in this room is glitching.
Yeah, but I'm just so you. I got there. Like, look, I was blacking out 5 seconds ago. What is this? What's it floating in the air? It's like a hologram, right? When letters are forming a sentence. That is how letters work. Look at your passage from an email. Regarding the poll we gave you the other day, we obtained information. A person who claims to be a survivor of Host P Academy. Upon further investigation, there are a total of 15 survivors. You may be wondering about the number of people that signed. If they're survivors of Host P Academy, possibly they may be tarred by ultimate despair. We believe we should acquire them and place them in our care as soon as possible. Though I don't believe the group can go that far without Junko and Oshino rallying them, in the worst case scenario, we must prevent a repeat of the killing school life. Also, if they are survivors of Host P Academy, we should expect them to be quite valuable to us. However, we're still investigating the details of their origins, and we haven't located them either. We will continue investigating this matter. Also, regarding a separate matter, we received a report from the research facilities on Jabberwock Island. Preparations have been completed. It seems we can proceed with the experimental phase of the Neo World Program. Neo! This is the Matrix! You didn't even care. So I was Hope to Academy. Well, now you don't get to hear my joke.
Sorry, the cat was being really cute. I
15
had to focus
stings.
on the cute cat.
Is that about us? Skinchiaki was part of the Future Foundation. There are definitely 15 of us, but what does survivors mean? It's like they're talking about some other world. Why not outside Jabberwock Island? The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history is really true. But
No,
the world
the biggest, most awful whatever.
isn't normal anymore. Maybe. I feel like you might be better off not remembering the memories you've lost. Mostly you, because you might just end up just remembering and then straight up killing yourself.
Yeah.
That's all the clues in this room. I finally confirmed the Future Foundation is on our side at least. They found by the graduates of Hope Speed Academy and they took us in the process. But that's true. Chaka should have made that clear to us. No, as long as Monokuma was around, she probably couldn't say anything carelessly. Monokuma, he's the Future Foundation's enemy. His true identity must be the ultimate spirits who caused the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Fuck!
Biggest, most awful whatever in human history.
This is, I fucking am getting so sick of it. The ones who are carrying out the will of Junko and Mishino are making us go through this. Also, it's caught my attention in the email too. What is this research facility on Jabberwock Island mentioned in the email? They edited it out in the Matrix. Like, the research facility has the fucking Matrix pods that we're in, and then they made a replica of fucking Hope's Peak. Duh.
Duh.
There's no way the research facility. If there. Also, you missed it. The thing I said was it was called the Neo War Program, so I said, "Oh man, Neo! It is the Matrix." The main character's named Neo.
In the movie The Matrix?
Yes.
Ah.
How do you not know every? How do you not know every role Keanu Reeves has played ever? You should praise the Highlander. If there really is a she's doing it. If there really is a research facility on this island, there should be Future Foundation members here. Yeah, she's upset. You don't know. How do you not know about Lord and Savior Keanu Reeves? So here there are still too many mysteries. Alright. Where to next? Still on the 4th floor, and I'm still blacking out. fuck? I feel like I shouldn't be weirded out by this stuff anymore, but that won't stop me. So we're not gonna go into the Monokuma. Look, Hotchman, can you take a break, eat a sandwich? Oh, hi, Akane. Bye, Akane.
You missed an open door.
Did I? I can't see because there's fucking black dots everywhere. The office. Can you shut up, please?
No.
List of subjects. Ooh, flowers.
Pixel flowers.
That feels different from a classroom. It's also
They're like the
an
fire
office.
flowers. Get down.
It's probably the office, right? I mean, the room has that stuffy teacher vibe to it. Yeah, son. Now that you mention it, does look like that.
No.
Oh, I'm funny. You see Miss Sonia? I don't see her anywhere. God, I'm so glad that the first time we ran into you, the first thing you do, in the 5 seconds, you just immediately sit.
No.
God, I hate you.
No. Get down.
How long is this guy gonna be obsessed with Sonia? Give it up already.
Stop.
Oh, look, a list of subjects. That looks like that picture of Mondo and Chihiro that we saw from the with Leon.
Stop.
This from here. Oh, there's something written on the blackboard. What's written
Stop.
here? Oh no, is that? I can't tell who that is. It looks like
Stupid.
it looks like Hiyoko. Oh yeah, her name specifically under it.
No.
All right.
She's stressing
List
me
of
out.
subjects
She's
is
in
written on the
attack mode,
blackboards
and
in
I'm
large
scared
letters.
I'm gonna
What
just get attacked
are
from
names
behind.
I've seen before? Just the ultimate imposters written there. I was trying to read through to see like what name I didn't recognize, but nope, they just wrote it as the ultimate imposter. Let's look at this article about Kyoko. Kyoko looks a bit different. The newspaper posted on the blackboard below the Kyoko sound is written. What's this newspaper? That doesn't look like... Is that just me? She looks older. What is this? It says Miss Hiyoko Sayanji. This can't mean the same Hiyoko, right? I mean, the Hiyoko we knew. Yeah, like, she looks way older. Did they somehow... They used the Matrix to revert us back to childlike states! By God! She's much smaller and looked more childlike. It was pretty much a defining feature. Here, that's clearly an adult woman. The full of the newspaper. She even has a ponytail there. No way I can see it, the resemblance to Hiyoko, but her height and figure. It's too different from the Hiyoko we knew. What does this mean? I figured this out. I don't get it. Man, say it looks pretty mature. She Hiyoko's oldest sister or something? No, it says Hiyoko Sayanji right here. Oh, Hiyoko has an older sister with the same first and last name. God, you're fucking idiots. You're the mechanic. How do you not understand the Matrix? Keanu Reeves, man. An older sister with the same first and last name. That's your explanation, right? I mean, look at it for yourself. And that's not Hiyoko. But did you ever hear her mention older sister? It's not like that I was that close to her or anything.
Wrong.
Because I have an older sister. Yoko is the Sayanji family's only daughter.
She doesn't have a sister, it's a relative. No, it's still too much of a resemblance.
What are you saying?
That's Yoko.
Huh?
Of course not.
What are you saying? Yoko doesn't have a curvy body like this. I would have noticed. And she was famous for a childlike figure. She got away with all kinds of crap for looking like that.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you, she had a growth spurt after she died. Don't you know? Rigor mortis set in really big.
She's already dead. There's no way she could have had growth spurt. Growth mortis.
today
We're going like this if I had true. If they want, it wouldn't be fair.
What's going on?
What the heck? This is the truth? I don't get why everyone's having trouble understanding the Matrix. If this is the truth, then Hiyoko in this newspaper. It's interesting. I guess they chose Hiyoko specifically because she looks older. Like, it'd be easier to tell an older Hiyoko. Gosh, she really needs to get her wrist checked out too. Everyone just has
She needs
fucked
her
up
hand
wrists.
checked out because instead of looking like she's doing this, it looks like her hand
It looks like
is doing this, and they just like...
her arm is just shattering.
It looks like they did this. Like they put the wrong hand on top of it, and it's like shattered.
Yeah, it looks so wrong. I guess the reason they chose Hiyoko for this is because she'd obviously look like different if she was older. So you're saying this is the same person? That's impossible. She had the Benjamin Buttons disease, so she aged backwards. And how can there be a photo of a grown-up Hiyoko when she's already dead?
I don't know what that is.
It was I remember it was a movie, but I don't know if it's a real thing. It's basically you start looking very old and you age backwards. Why does this even exist?
Hey, hey!
Could it be? I think it's this is subjects over there? Huh?
This is bad.
If it says subjects, maybe it means there's some kind of experiment, right? The Matrix! Did that experiment change Hiyoko's body? Oh, what am I saying? Just saying out loud makes it sound messed up. What experiment?
The experiment of boobs and tits.
I mean, I ain't playing. If it's some kind of experiment, that would mean we'll also test subjects, right? I mean, our names are also written on the background list of subjects.
Maybe they
What kind of
did
experiment was-
Hiyoko and then they were
Dude.
like, it worked, cool, and they
They
didn't do
just
anyone
gave
else.
up.
Yeah.
We can make her stronger, faster, give her better tits.
What's going on?
What's going on? It better not have anything to do with time travel. Nope. God, he just doesn't get it. I thought he'd get it. This is the one
He
thing
doesn't get the tits and boob serum.
Oh, we can also get this. Seeing a rolling portraits hanging on the wall. Hey, seen it before, the name that's in the pocket says, what's your accounting file? Izuru Kamakura. I guess that name has more weight to it now. Found at Hotsui Academy. And this name, Izuru Kamakura. Doesn't this clearly contradict the information I obtained earlier? Damn it, nothing mystery. If I had to guess, he was named after the founder, but I could be wrong on that. Let's look at the hologram. Let's floating in the air, like music room from earlier. Is there a patch from someone wrote? I think it's the same one from earlier. Guess I should read it. An understanding matter regarding survivors. In order to safely acquire them, please do your best and continue investigation. However, we must exercise extreme caution concerning the remnants of despair. Even though they have lost Junko and Ashima, the fact remains that they are still incredibly dangerous. Even after her death, the tragedy has not ended. Hasa is still a leader on par with Junko and Ashima. So if we do nothing about the remnants of despair, we will not be able to end this incident. For this reason, the remnants of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Everything is for the sake of a shining future. Immediately eliminated? Does that mean this is in order to kill them? That doesn't sound peaceful at all. I guess that's understandable. If the biggest, most fuck it is as terrible as it sounds, it's pretty much all-out war. The remnants of despair are the ones raging that war. There's no way they'd be forgiven that easily. Despair!
Okay, at this, you don't erase all the flags and swear. Congratulations, Hajime. You shall now go on to the next stage.
Next time.
Yeah, next stage.
Next time.
Yeah, now instead of
I'm
blacking
gonna
out.
let this puppy go potty.
Now
I
ins-
really don't want him to pee on my lap, so I'm gonna take him out.
yeah, now instead of blacking out, we're just gonna. The screen's just gonna be straight up like monochrome.
We're almost done investigating.
Wait, is there a monochrome on here?
No.
Alright, cool.
It
Next time.
highlights it in bright red, so I can't miss it.
Alright, see you guys next time.
Oh, just kidding. Yeah, there is.
Wait, what? Oh.
There is.
We both missed that.
Huh?
I was like, wait, I thought there was one.
Serious?
Yeah, look, we were trying our best. We both missed you, okay, dude? See you guys next time.
Blah, 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 blah.